You picked the wrong dog.
Maybe you don't know it yet, but statistically, most people do. Researchers analyzed nearly 24,000 shelter animals and found the #1 reason dogs get returned isn't aggression. It isn't illness. It's a lifestyle mismatch. And when those dogs come back, returned adult dogs face euthanasia odds nearly 4 times higher than puppies. 4 times. So your choice of breed isn't just about your comfort. It is literally a life or death decision for the dog. Today, we're fixing that with real science behind every recommendation. We're starting from the 60s and working backward. Find your decade, stay for it. Your 60s and beyond, the golden match. In retirement, the perfect dog gives you quiet companionship and a gentle daily routine. Small, affectionate breeds win here. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Shih Tzu, French Bulldog. The Cavalier was literally bred to warm laps in drafty castles. The AKC ranks it among the most gentle and adaptable breeds for first-time owners and quieter lifestyles. But the real hidden gem? Adopt a senior dog. Most people skip right past them. Here's the science on why that's a mistake. The ASPCA reports senior dogs have only a 25% adoption rate compared to 60% for younger dogs. And at overcrowded shelters, those left behind face the real risk of euthanasia. And what do people who adopt them actually experience? Shelter directors who track adoption outcomes report that senior dog adoptions have significantly fewer returns than any other age group, because adopters have genuinely thought through the decision and are prepared for the journey ahead. Senior dogs form some of the deepest bonds of any dog. They know they've been given a second chance, and they show it every single day. Your 50s, the empty nester. Kids are gone, your schedule is yours again. This decade is about finding a sidekick that genuinely matches your energy. Still active? Golden Retriever. A landmark genome-wide study by Morris Animal Foundation links specific genetic regions in Golden Retrievers directly to trainability, activity level, and temperament, confirming what owners have reported for decades. Endlessly patient, warm, and up for anything. Want something unexpected? Try a Greyhound. The racing reputation is misleading. At home, they are calm, gentle, and perfectly happy with a daily walk and your company. Want mental engagement without high physical demands? Poodle. Canine psychologist Dr. Stanley Coren surveyed 199 professional obedience judges across North America and ranked the Poodle second in working intelligence out of 131 breeds, behind only the Border Collie. They come in 3 sizes and keep your mind sharp right along with theirs. Your 40s, the established home. You have something now you didn't have before. Stability. This is the decade where you can be truly intentional. Active and want loyalty? The Vizsla, nicknamed the Velcro dog, thrives on companionship and active lifestyle without being unmanageable. Want calm, joyful energy? The Bichon Frise, cheerful, low shedding, and perfectly in sync with a settled routine. Goldens and Labs remain rock solid here too. A 20-year study tracking 7,770 Labrador guide dogs found Labs scored highest of all breeds in nerve stability, courage, friendliness, and cooperativeness, traits that age beautifully into stable family life. One science note worth knowing: research shows that owners of flat-faced breeds like French Bulldogs and Pugs are significantly more likely to choose based on appearance alone, while owners of other breeds weigh health far more heavily in their decision. There's nothing wrong with loving the look, just go in with eyes wide open about the vet bills ahead. Your 30s, the balancer. Career stabilizing, kids possibly arriving, time more precious than ever. The wrong dog here doesn't just frustrate you, it breaks the whole household. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, Cocker Spaniel, Poodle. The Cavalier's personality is best described as incredibly affectionate and people-oriented, gentle with children of all ages, and naturally adjusting to your energy level rather than demanding you match theirs. Here's a real story. One owner in her 30s adopted an Australian Shepherd mix, a wildly popular but wildly misunderstood breed. Within weeks, the dog had destroyed a friend's apartment, been kicked out of boarding 3 times for aggression, and triggered a formal workplace warning because of uncontrollable barking during remote work calls. She loved that dog completely. The mismatch still broke both of them. The science explains why. A University of Helsinki study of over 11,000 dogs found that herding breeds show measurably higher energy, perseverance, and anxiety scores than companion breeds, traits that are genetic, not just a training problem. Without structured daily stimulation, that energy turns inward into anxiety, destruction, and chaos. With small kids already in the house, that's a storm you genuinely don't need. Your 20s, the adventurer. New jobs, new cities, possibly a new apartment every year. You need a dog as adaptable as you are. Labrador Retriever, Golden Retriever. The science on these two is extensive. Labradors consistently top behavioral assessments for affection and trainability, while scoring at the absolute bottom for snapping and aggression toward family and other dogs. And University of Cambridge researchers discovered in 2025 that the genes driving trainability and friendliness in golden retrievers are among the most consistent genetic traits in the breed. They're popular for a reason. The data backs it up. Also seriously consider skipping the puppy phase. An adult rescue dog is house-trained, personality-formed, and needs you urgently. Over 1.5 million dogs were adopted from shelters in 2023, with millennials now leading all generations in pet ownership at 33%. Your generation is already doing this right. Now, the breed to avoid in your 20s? The Husky. Beautiful, magnetic, and frequently a disaster for a first-time owner with a busy lifestyle. The AKC's chief veterinarian confirms that breed instincts shaped over hundreds of years of selective breeding don't disappear with a change of environment. Huskies were bred to run long distances daily pulling sleds. That drive doesn't disappear in an apartment. When that energy has nowhere to go, destruction follows. One owner took in an 8-month-old husky with the best of intentions. She didn't give up when he ate her couch, but years later, she still openly admitted he required far more energy than she could honestly give. That's not a personal failure. That's what happens when nobody gives you the honest information beforehand. This video is that information. The perfect dog has nothing to do with what's trending on Instagram or what looks beautiful in photos. It's an honest match. Your real energy, your real schedule, your real life right now, not the life you plan to have someday. Nearly 24,000 shelter records confirm it. Behavioral issues and lifestyle incompatibility are the top reasons dogs are returned, and returned adult dogs face euthanasia odds nearly 4 times that of puppies. Most of those dogs didn't fail their owners. The match failed the dog. You now know better, so choose better. What dog do you have, and what decade of life were you in when you got them? Drop it in the comments below. And if this gave you something real today, subscribe. New videos every single week to help you and your dog live your absolute best life together.